Yo, imagine walking in your house and you see this on your wall. I'm burning the whole house to the ground, I ain't lying. What is up, guys? Today I bring to you the servant profile of the day, Mephistopheles. He can be summoned as a caster. His place of origin is Germany, and he's a demon familiar that comes from the German legend Faust. The tale is based on Johann Faust, who was said to be a magician and an alchemist during his lifetime. In his legend, Mephistopheles is described as a demon servant of Lucifer that comes into contact with Faust when he gets into necromancy. In Fate, however, Mephistopheles is now categorized as a homunculus. Wait, hold up. This dude is real life wearing some high heels. Aw, hell nah. This whole profile is cursed. Class skills, item construction. The rank is B class. So in the legend, Dr. Faust, who was unsatisfied with where he was in life, makes an attempt to contact the devil with the use of black magic. Mephistopheles pops up, telling him that he was just passing by, and makes a deal with him that he couldn't refuse. He told Faust that he would serve him for 24 years, and if he could make Faust happy during this time, he would go straight to hell once the deal was over. The dude even tells Faust, "You probably shouldn't take this deal." Faust agrees anyway. The ability allows Mephistopheles to create magical items. And since Meph was an assistant to Faust for several years, he has the ability to create any of Faust's magical inventions. Territory creation. The rank is C+. It's a skill that allows him to create a space that gives them the upper hand. Although it pales in comparison to the workshop of an established mage, Meph can still create a small but very useful laboratory. Personal skills. Witchcraft. The rank is A class. So in the older versions, Faust indeed loses this bet and his soul is taken off to hell for eternity. In the newer translations, Faust managed to get the good old plot armor that allowed his soul to be saved and brought back to the heavens. As a being that originated in the West, Mephistopheles has complete access to classical Western witchcraft, some of which include things such as sending twofold of recoil damage back to its initial source, ruining the relationships of most humans at his discretion, and trapping you inside a nightmare where you're haunted by several incubi. During this legend, he uses his power to take Faust all around the world so he could live out his greatest dreams. You even have a scenario where Mephistopheles changed the outcome of the Trojan War by making Helen of Troy Faust's lover for a certain period of time. Scenarios like Faust pursuing Helen into the underworld while riding on the back of the servant Chiron. Innocent monster. The rank is B class. Due to his legend dealing with certain themes and all of these different variations of his character, Mephistopheles is somewhat an amalgam of all these different backgrounds he's been given. Since the details on his past have been distorted, his looks and his abilities have been modified to the same degree. He now takes the form of a demonic clown with a giant pair of scissors as his armament. Frightening. Because of this skill, his magecraft itself is powerful enough to be considered a noble phantasm. Clown's laughter. The rank is A class. In a lot of ways, Mephistopheles reminds me of Ryuk from Death Note. He's not necessarily gonna do anything evil himself per se, but he will enable the idea by giving you the floor to ruin yourself. The skill comes as a byproduct of him having innocent monster. Being a subject to the devil, it can be said that Mephistopheles has a grip over mankind as a whole. If there is any possibility that something might fail, Mephistopheles will make it fail instantly, as if the devil co-signed it himself. Ticking bomb, dozing bomb. The rank is A to A+. It's an anti-army phantasm, which means it's used against an army. It's the embodiment of Meph's cunning yet cruel behavior. Once the bomb is put in place, he will release a curse that invades the magic circuits of his opponent's body. If you happen to have a resistance to curses, you're in luck. You'll probably be able to dodge it. If you don't have a resistance, then you might have something to worry about. Even though Meph has the ability to detonate the bombs on the spot, he will more than likely use their placement as a bribe to ensure that his victims obey his every command. He can set up a total of 5 bombs per person and a maximum of 30 bombs at one time. Highly suggest that you don't let him catch your master slipping. Upon his use, he will scatter the bombs around the opponent, tricking them into thinking that the problem is external. He will then detonate the device, leading those same victims to break down from the inside. That about wraps it up. If you enjoyed the video, please like it up so we can get this trending. Feel free to add information as you see fit, and let me know what you guys think about it. It's your boy Tsiah.
In my whole life I've been lifeless. Now I'm so fly, I'm a motherfucking flight risk. Whoa, fuck a couple hoes till I pass out. Whoa, niggas throwing stones at my glass house. Whoa, I remember sleeping on my dad's couch. Whoa, now I got the Bentley and it's blacked out. Whoa, family looking